Good morning, Cola. My group is made up of Julian Vargas, Kane, Rico, Juan Salazar, Juan Mojica, and me. And we will talk about the protest in our country. The problematic starts because the population of Colombia don't want more injustice, don't want more abuse of power. It starts because we going to fight to have a better Colombia.
In the course of this year, as in the rest, there have many protests and conflicts in which in Bogota people from the common and for social leaders have been assassinated, some by the police officers who are supposed to keep people safe.
The protests in Bogota have a great consequence, starting with the large number of injured and dead cows. It is estimated that the economic impact on hotel, restaurant, transportation, commerce, and industry is around 566 million pesos, which represents 41% of the loss in the country.
We think that one solution can be avoid the corruption. Also, we know that this is almost impossible, but two, we can improve the elimination of a big percentage of this pollution. As a city, we can search the sources of abuse of power and report. Also, initially, we don't going to do a difference, but with the time, we're going to eradicate at least in a 50%.
How to eliminate protest or march from communities, families, and citizens? Well, the answer is first of all, we need to know what are a march. A rally or march is the public display of the opinion of an activist group through a congregation in the streets, often in a place or date symbolic and associate with that opinion. The protest or march are generally used to express and dissatisfaction of the people with their leaders. So the first step is to stop all the violence around the march because this one only causes hate to the authorities like for example in United States the hate of the people to the police officers. The second step is to close the gap between the rulers and the people and the governments hear the people complaints. And the last step is know our limitations and the rules. A march is characterized by the pacific and not to be violent. That are the steps that we need to help this country and to be better citizens, to know what is exactly democracy and peace.
Now we are here with the expert. I am the expert. Okay. Now I'm going to do some questions to you. Okay. Why do you think that the people is doing the protest? I think that the people is trying to send a message to the government because, well, we're tired. All the people is tired for all the people that have been dying in these last months after the peace agreement was signed by Las FARC and the Colombian government. I think that also the people is tired from all the abuses of the police, of the army, of the public forces, of the corruption, and also, well, the death of the lawyer that was killed by the police officers in Villaluz. Well, basically, it's like showing that something is wrong with the system, and that they need to reform all their structure. Okay. What do you think about the Pacific protest? I think that it's a really good way to send a message to the government. I think that it's like the best way to let them know that we have something to say. But I don't think that it's like it's something that it's going to make a change because actually the government it's used to use the force to make a point, and it's the same. We cannot pretend to make a change in our system if we are going to do it in a peaceful way because they never do nothing in a peaceful way. Everything, and the history has shown us that all the rights and well, all the civil rights were preceded by blood and war, and basically, well, everything that we have today, well, has a lot of death after it. Okay, before it. You think that the fire on the Calle of Bogota give a message to the government? Yeah, I think that basically now they know that the people is really really angry. Now they know that they cannot keep like doing the things like as they were doing it before. I think that now they know that they need to like change the structure of their system. Now they need to reform the people that is actually working in the public forces, in the police, in the army. Now they know that we know how they are like well, taking advantage of all the money of our nation. And basically now they know that we are angry and that we are going to keep protesting and doing these kind of stuffs to leave a message. And well, let's hope that everything won't be out of control. But for the moment, I think that it's really necessary because we need to make a point on this.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Bye. Bye.